Foot on the gas, just getting started. Let's get it started. Pave the way, roads uncharted. No problem, we ain't solving. 1, 2, 3. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Come play with the big boys. Ain't no rest, we make noise. Love it when you see it so good that you can't avoid. Pedal to the metal, we going far. Going far. Foot on the gas, just getting started. Let's get it started. Pave the way, roads uncharted. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it. Let's get
Good
it
morning
started.
again, everyone, and welcome on this beautiful morning, Saturday morning. Welcome to our very first InspireHer Confidence Summit. Coming up to the stage next is Her Excellency Dr. Theresa A. Moseley, is a Wolmi, United Nations Peace Ambassador, United States Army veteran, International Motivational Speaker, 14-time, everybody say 14. 14-time best-selling author, 3-time international best-selling author, 3-time award-winning educator, and a retired educator after 28 years of service. Can you imagine being an educator for 28 years? I can't. Her Excellency Dr. Moseley has been featured in several magazines, including the cover of International Face magazine, Woman of Dignity Speakers magazine, Tapped In magazine, Vision and Purpose magazine, the Black Family magazine, Call to Inspire magazine. Had to take a breath. The list goes on and on. She's been featured in over 300 news articles worldwide, including CXO Outlook, CEO Weekly, and Voyage ATL. Dr. Moseley was recognized as one of our top 50 courageous women in business and top 25 women to watch in 2022, 2023, and 2024. We're just going to throw those in there. Her Excellency Dr. Moseley was awarded the Woman of Heart Award here in London, not once, but twice, 2023 and 2024, and the ICN Civility Imprint Award in London, England, for her work on peace, something that we all need right about now. Her Excellency Dr. Moseley was also honored for her excellence in entrepreneurship and empowerment at the Women Doing It Big Gala in Scottsdale, Arizona. During 2023, she was awarded the Phenomenal Woman Award from My Sister's Keeper, CEO Boss Award in Atlanta, Georgia. And on August 19, 2023, she was awarded the Rise to Greater Speaker of the Year and Veteran of the Year in Alberta, Canada. Recently, she was awarded the Virginia C. Burnett Girl Boss Award on November 11, 2023. Please put your hands together and give a warm Inspire Her Confidence. Welcome to Her Excellency, Dr. Theresa A. Moseley.
Thank you, Rhonda. Bishop T.D. Jakes says, if you don't know your purpose, follow your passion, for your passion will lead you to your purpose. When I was 6 years old, first day of first grade, I wondered, why am I here? What is my purpose? And when I went to class for the first day of school, my teacher led the class. Oh, she was wonderful. See, I was born in the 50s, raised in the 60s. Any baby boomers in here other than me? Yes. Raised in the 60s and 70s and went to higher education in the 80s and 90s. But anyway, when I was in the first grade, I loved the way the teacher led that class. Now, in the 60s, it was right in the middle of the women's movement, 60s and 70s. All my teachers were women. The nurses were women. The secretaries were women. The only men that I saw were really the soldiers that my father worked with. I didn't see a lot about different careers and stuff. So I knew I was either going to be a nurse, a teacher, or a secretary, I thought. until I saw that first grade teacher and she led that class. I said, I wonder what I'll lead one day. So 12 years later, I joined the Army. Now, my guidance counselor said, Theresa, you have a 3.95 grade point average. What are you doing joining the Army? Chapel Hill is waiting for you, right? I said, I'm a dad girl. And the commercial said, be all you can be, join the Army. So that's exactly what I did. And the very first day of basic training, I was placed in a leadership role, and the rest was history. I went on to do 5 years in the military, went on to receive my master's degree, and then I received my doctorate in education. And that's when my life changed. I became a high school principal. I was in charge of 1,255 kids. That's about 2,000 parents, okay? 135 staff. But something happened. I lost 2 students to violence. The first student was shot to death, and the second student was beat to death in a park. And their life mattered. You see, Barack Obama said every life must be given a chance to reach its full potential, that every life matters. That's why I'm so glad to share with you today some strategies that I've learned, lessons I've learned along the way, what I do to help empower women to be all they can be, so they can live in their purpose. And you'll never guess what that first strategy is. I think someone said it earlier. Know what you love to do. Not what your teacher, not what your uncle, not what your mother said, oh, you should, could, woulda. No, do what you love to do. So when I was a little girl, I used to play with Barbie dolls. I had about 40. I used to line them up like they were a classroom. And then 20 years later, I was teaching in front of a class. Hola, ¿qué tal? Bien. ¿Y tú? Me llamo Teresa. ¿Y tú cómo te llamas? Dice que son novios, no son amigos nada más. So I was teaching Spanish 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I became a high school principal. And that's when I really knew I could make a difference in the lives of my teachers, especially my women teachers, my students, especially my female students, and everybody around me. I started speaking to the community. See, when you're a principal, you just don't have your school. You have the community. You have the overall county, and then you have the state. And so here's what I taught them. Know what you love to do. I knew that I loved speaking. And little did I know until I went to a master's class where the teacher said there's 2 days that are important. The day you were born and the day you find out why. And that day, I said, my gift is my voice, my passion is serving others, and my purpose is to make this world a more peaceful place. So I'm doing what I love. And teach people. If you're coaching, teach them to find out what they love to do and do that. The second one, be passionate about whatever it is. Someone said it earlier, don't be good, be great. If you're really passionate about something, you're going to be great at it. And listen, whatever your gift is, Matthew said, ye are the light of the world. Let your light so shine that all may see your good work. It's biblical. The light is inside of you. Whatever that gift is, it was meant to be shared with the world. It's not about you. Use your gift to serve other people. The third thing, develop a blueprint. No matter what it is in life, whether you want to be a speaker, an author, a teacher, a preacher, whatever it is, you have to develop a blueprint. And if you're coaching others, that's so important. And coaching consulting is 2 different things. Someone might need consulting if they're still dealing with childhood trauma or trauma from anything. Before you get to the coaching, you got to unresolve these issues. That's the consultant. That's the consultant. The coach is someone that's going to help you with personal development. You've already dealt with those personal traumas, but now you're ready to be the best version of you. So in that blueprint, a short-term goal and a long-term goal, a professional goal and a personal goal, strategies and activities. And here's the next part. Step 4, accountability. You have to have someone to hold you accountable, and you have to be accountable to yourself. Accountability is very, very key. So every time you say you're going to do something, at least once or twice a week or month, check to see if it's done. And if it's not done, what can you do to get it done? Adjust, be flexible, be adaptable. And the last thing is network. And that's why we're here today. I'm so happy to be with you today to share all the lessons I've learned in life. Everything that I teach is through my trials and tribulations. Number 1, know what you love to do. Number 2, be passionate about it. Number 3, develop a blueprint for whatever that is. Number 4, be accountable. And number 5, network with like minds. These are 5 things that will help you be successful, fulfilled, prosperous, and have inner peace. And when you have inner peace, there's peace in your home. When you have inner peace, there's peace in your community. When you have inner peace, there's peace in the world. When you have inner peace, there is love, not hate. There is peace, not war. There is empathy, not fear. It's a feeling of greatness. It's a feeling of calm. And that's what the world needs. If you are an aunt, if you are a sister, if you are a supervisor, if you are a mother, it is your responsibility to inspire our young girls. It is your responsibility to make this world a more peaceful place. It is your responsibility to make sure that they know at a very small age what their gift is, what their passion is, and what their purpose is in life. I am Her Excellency Dr. Theresa A. Moseley, and I want to leave you with this. Life is but a short road to our ultimate destiny. Make peace, have compassion, and learn to love before you get there. Peace and blessings.
Wasn't that awesome? Everybody, let's please give another round of applause for Her Excellency Dr. Theresa A. Moseley.